September 1st marked 5 years that I've been doing keto and intermittent fasting combined, and guys, let me tell you, it has been one heck of a journey. I've learned so much through trial and error because back when I started doing keto 5 years ago, there wasn't really that much information out there on it. There was a little bit of research, so I did look at that stuff too, but there still wasn't anything extremely concrete on it. So I figured, why not? I'll try it out. I've tried out a lot of other things, and I've either not lost weight or I've lost the weight and then ended up gaining it back plus some. I was just miserable. I was always feeling sluggish every time I ate. I couldn't focus. I had a hard time remembering things sometimes, and I also was seriously inflamed, which I didn't realize until I got the inflammation under control. So I'm 5'8", not the tallest person ever, but I was up to 195 pounds, and within about 5 to 6 months of doing keto combined with intermittent fasting, I dropped all the way down to 140. It was truly a life-changing experience, and all the things I said that I was having issues with before slowly began to resolve themselves through those 5 to 6 months. So after 5 to 6 months, when I got all that weight off, I would cheat about every 3 to 4 weeks with something little, and that went on for 2 years and about 8 months. And then I decided I wanted to do a whole year of no cheating, just to kind of challenge myself and give myself a new experience and see how I would feel after not cheating that long. So I successfully completed a whole year of no cheating and doing Ketovore, and I have to tell you, I felt absolutely amazing. All the benefits that you hear about getting from a keto diet were exaggerated to a very high level. And the timing for me completing a whole year of no cheating couldn't have been more perfect, because the day after was the last day I was on vacation up in the mountains, and there's this really cool burger place that had these really wild burgers. You could put all kinds of different things and build your own. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna cheat and enjoy myself. And the amazing thing, after not cheating for a whole year, honestly, that meal that I had didn't really make me feel that bad at all. I didn't have really much inflammation the next day or anything. I just did kind of feel a little sluggish after eating it for about maybe 2 or 3 hours, but I rebounded really quick and felt completely fine. So after experiencing all of that, I'm going to give you my 3 biggest and most crucial tips, in my personal opinion, that you need to keep in mind during your keto journey while you're focusing on getting that annoying fat off of you and taking your health back. The first thing I got is viewing this as a complete change to your eating style and not viewing this as a diet. Some people say lifestyle change, but honestly, there's a lot of other factors that go into a complete lifestyle change. I'm not going to be including those today, but if you do want to see more on a complete lifestyle change with this, I do have a lot of posts on my Instagram about healthy changes for your lifestyle. I'll have my handle pop up somewhere on here, and I'll also have a direct link to my Instagram down in the description. But a diet is something that you eventually come off of, in my personal opinion. It's like a quick band-aid solution. It don't fix the problem long term. We're viewing this as a permanent change to your eating style to set you up for long-term success, benefits, and a higher state of health. Now, a lot of people get scared of the word permanent because it feels so obligating and so locked in, but you got to think, why would you go back to something that had you in absolutely crap shape when you're doing something that got you in a better and higher state of health and feeling better? This is why I think a lot of us need to get out of our comfort zones, get uncomfortable, because getting uncomfortable and out of your comfort zone is going to be the only way to make a true change that's going to provide you with long-term benefits. And as far as combining the intermittent fasting with it, eating multiple times a day is just not natural. There's been a lot of different theories on how we got to 3 meals a day, but either way, it's better to just not do this. And I'm not saying go and fast 24 hours every single day, but just 16 to 18 hours. Have 2 large nutritional meals, and then during that fasting period, you can burn your own body fat for fuel and give your digestive system a break so that it can clean up and rebuild itself. The second tip that I got for you is focusing on the nutritional density of the food you're eating on keto. Now, doing keto, most of the foods that you're going to be eating are going to be higher in nutrients for the most part. And I've talked about this in many other videos, but anything you're buying, try to at least get it organic. Then, like your meats and your eggs, try to go for grass-fed and pasture-raised. You want to try to keep this stuff as clean as possible, because that's going to eliminate a lot of toxins that may come with things. Even if they're keto approved, doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be healthy. Getting more nutrients is going to equal out to a higher state of health, which is the whole goal of this. Now that brings up the question of, what is a higher state of health? What is ideal health? Ideal health is going to look something like you have higher energy levels, you got a lot of endurance, you're getting quality sleep, you have low stress levels, you're not on any medications, you have healthy organs, and at this point you're going to have a reserve of health built up so that when those cheat days do come, you can afford them without them making you crash and burn. My third biggest tip is eat to live, not live to eat. When you're doing this, you need to start viewing food as fuel and not an emotional coping mechanism or a constant pleasure event. And tying back into what I was just talking about, you need to choose the right fuel. Doing a keto, ketovore, carnivore eating style is going to be like choosing premium fuel over regular fuel. Earlier when I said not viewing food as a constant pleasure event, some people say, well, I'd like to have a little bit of pleasure food just once in a while being in control of myself. And honestly, you can have almost any pleasure food out there if you just tweak the recipe a little bit. There's thousands of recipes out there online where you can take what people view as regular food and make it keto approved. Now you might have to try a few different ones to really dial in that taste and texture that you're looking for. And after you make these for a while, you might be able to actually learn how to make your own tweaks to these foods to really exactly dial them in to what you're looking for. Please share down in the comments any of the biggest tips you have that I didn't mention. Even if you've only been doing keto for 6 months, share your experiences. They might could help someone else out that watches this. And also, if you're thinking about starting keto and you're not sure how, be sure to check out this video up here. It's a complete quick start guide on how to start the ketogenic diet, and it will help guide you in the right direction. But guys, keep it keto, keep it healthy, and I'll see you next week.